The secret transfer of Ghislaine Maxwell. Why survivors were kept in the dark. How it affects victims. Hi everyone, I'm Sarah, a mama bear with claws. And today I want you to hear something loud and clear. If the system can hide a transfer from Epstein's survivors, some of the most high-profile victims in the world, imagine what it's doing to regular victims with no platform, no spotlight, and no microphone. I am sure that is why I was denied my victims' rights during the trial phase. But I will not be denied my parole liaison rights. At the November 14th survivor event, victims were informed of the fact that Maxwell had been transferred, and no notification had been given to them. This was not an oversight. It was standard operating procedure. The system does not inform victims because it does not consider us stakeholders. Our safety is not prioritized. Our awareness is not required. Our rights are optional. This pattern is consistent, predictable, and intentional. Victims are removed from the information chain to eliminate scrutiny, objections, and interference. Maxwell's transfer was executed under full institutional knowledge that survivors would remain unaware. This silence was not accidental. It was a matter of protocol. The fact that Ghislaine Maxwell has been discussed in the context of a parole or communication is a slap in the face of every victim who survived Epstein's trafficking machine. Reports indicate she has been preparing a commutation application and receiving unusually favorable treatment in custody, including a transfer to a minimum security facility and concerns raised by Congress about pampering behind prison walls. When a convicted sex trafficker can seek clemency, it sends a harsh message that justice can be reversed. Victims can be ignored, and consequences are negotiable for the well-connected. And if Maxwell can test the system for a loophole, in that case, every dangerous offender will watch closely. Every defense attorney will watch closely. Because a pardon here not only disrespects victims, but also creates another escape route for felons who should never walk free. If someone convicted of exploiting minors for sex can be pardoned, what does that say about the rule of law? It damages trust in the system. Ordinary people watch this and think, maybe justice isn't for me, only for the powerful. It opens the door to suspicion. Our deals are being made behind closed doors. Is favoritism killing justice? And for the system's integrity, it's a direct hit. And Maxwell's move to minimum security is not proof of rehabilitation. It's proof of systematic manipulation. People don't get moved into cushy camps because they're harmless. They get moved because their lawyers argue they're nonviolent on paper. Ask the victims. Their crimes are mislabeled in federal scoring. They have influence, attention, or connections. Administrators want to publicly to disappear. They rack up good behavior points while victims fight to breathe. The system rewards compliance, not accountability. In other words, they continue to circumvent the law. And in this case, they receive help from the president. Why? Guilty will protect the guilty. Minimum security prisons were designed for low-risk offenders, people who pose no danger to the public. But the system defines dangers based on paperwork, not reality. So sex traffickers, abusers, drunks, and violent offenders slip through the cracks built into this policy. Maxwell didn't qualify because she was safe. She qualified because the system is built to downgrade the privilege. Transfers like hers expose the truth. Prison for the powerful is not punishment, it's relocation. A convicted, well-known sex offender can get special treatment. What happens to victims like us? I am Sarah Rainey, the proud mother of Dr. Kenley Jean Rainey, and I am going to fight to keep Dennis Rodriguez Abeyta in prison. Thank you.